Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Satisfactory 1.0. And if I was really good at this, I could actually put the names in the sky. Haha! Everything is looking majestic as we come out here, and we're currently building our nuclear setup. And I have to say it like that because otherwise I will say nuclear and mess it up, and somebody will get upset in the comments, and it'll be hilarious, and then I'll get free hate watch, and it'll be great. But this is not just uranium, okay? Down here, we have a set of 6. Count them. Go ahead, count them. I'll wait. 6 generators. Then up at the top, we have a thing of 12 generators, and then over in the back, we have a thing of... Wait, I messed that up. I messed it up. I failed already. I didn't even count. Jeez, what's wrong with me? We have 12 fixed sodium generators down at the bottom. We have 12, count them, 12 plutonium generators up at the top. And back over here, we have... Wait, did I just mess that up again? No. I have to run the tapes back. It's 12 down at the bottom, 24 plutonium at the top, and 48 uranium at the top over there. Okay. That was the final numbers. I swear to God, I know what I'm doing. I swear it. But first, one of the things that I didn't get a chance to show off is I love the swamp. No, I'm just kidding. I hate the swamp. One of the things I hate about the swamp is it's desaturated as hell and foggy as sure, but there might be a way to fix that. So someone suggested if I press the little tilde key, which is right next to the number 1 and above tab, I get this little box down here at the bottom. I can type in r.fog space 0, and then we get rid of the fog. Did I do it? Probably not. But because I have a mod, I can hit Control L and I can just toggle off fog. So fog is gone. Then what I do is I press the tilde key and I put in r.color grading space 0. There we go. Oh my God, it's back. The color's back, ladies and gentlemen. And the fog is gone. And ooh, that looks freaky. I love it. Ew. It's like blood red. What is in... I don't want to know what's in the water now. It's death and destruction. Oh my God, look at that reflection though. That is creepy. It's like crude oil everywhere. But the Coliseum of Power looks freaking amazing when you fix all the color issues. But the swamp does. Oh my God. Ooh. Come on, make it. All right, there we go. Gotta recharge the old batteries. My God. Okay. All right. I might get slack for this, but you know what it looks like? It looks like somebody poured a whole bunch of like Kool-Aid packets in there. It's so weird. Ew. You know what? I hate to say it because I do like, you know, the vibrance of the, you know, fantasy landscape, but the desaturation, I get it now. The fog, you know what? Let's see what it looks like with the fog on. Maybe if we turn the fog back on. Control L. Let's put the fog back on. You know, even with just the fog, it looks a lot better. Maybe that's the right set. Maybe the fog is needed. This might be the one place where the fog is needed. Right, Mr. Bean? Right. Bound city, bound city, bound city, bound city, bound city, bound city. Anywho, so we're back building the nice uranium, whatever you want to call this place. I haven't come up with a name yet. I'm trying to think of anything Harry Potter related. I'm thinking the Horcrux, but you know, that's beside the point. Anywho, and we are currently building ourselves a power plant. So what's next on the agenda? Well, I'm thinking, because everything's starting to look pretty good, we could use some water. And there's some lovely red delicious water over here, so why not build it out? So here's the thing, we have 12, count them, 12 of the lovely plutonium, not plutonium one, fixonium ones. Then we want to add in the 24 plutonium ones, and then the 48 uranium ones. So we have 84 total generators. Now, each one of those generators is going to need 600 cubic meters of water. Oh, which is 50,000 water. So what I want to do, because I have my power shards pretty much maxed out, you know, I mean, take a look at this. I got about 140 here, and then about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's now an extra 500. This is loading back up because they're being automated. I got those. Those are fine. So if we take ourselves, where is it? Production. If we take ourselves a water extractor and we put this little water extractor into the water, it's gold. We can put this in here and we can up it, and we can make 300 cubic meters of water per minute, which means for every one of these generators, we need two of these water extractors. Not bad. Now, I want them lined up to this, but unfortunately, that's not possible, is it? Well, have I got news for you. We're gonna go with the 1 meter one. Now, if I aim at the top, it's there, but if I aim at the bottom, it's right there. But no, there's nothing there. You can't see. It's there. It's hidden. So what we need is we need a water extractor. See, if I aim everywhere, I can turn it wherever I want. But if I aim on the thing, I can kind of do that. And you just bring this out just a smidgen more. Got it. Got it. Got it. There we go. So now it's attached to there, and it's blinding me the hell out. What's going on there? Shiny. And then it'll be nice, easy. I just hold control, and I can build them on the side. Easy peasy. But now, because I want to get rid of that, if I press G, I can get the kind of like, what's it called? The baseline of it. And there we go. Now they're gone. Hell yeah. And then what I want to do is I want to make one right here. This one should be much easier once I get the first one in play. Kind of label it up to there. And then we'll put one on the back. Put these out going here, and we'll just... close enough. Whatever. Close enough for government work. So there we go. I'll have these basically going across the side. Now the real question is I can have two of them together. So if these two are together, alright, that means that you're the third wheel. Unfortunately, that's not good for you. So let's give you a friend. And then we'll put you guys together. Oh, you're not allowed to go there. There we go. So if I have these in groups of 4, what happens then is each and every one of these is now its own little buddy. Then I had an idea. What if... Because look at this. So if I put a foundation here, it kind of clips into there, and that looks no bueno. So if I go all the way down to this one, the quarter pipe, I could just have this going down here. And then this one like this going down here. Then we'll go into logistics. We'll grab ourselves a pipeline junction. And oh no, that's not good. We need to get the right height. See, the problem is if I have this here. Here. So originally, if I have 4 different pipes, I can have them like hooked together like that, and they kind of look like they're connected, but they're not. And that's fine and all, but the problem is, if I go into a pipe now, that's gonna look stupid. I could do auto 2D, but that just looks like it's clipping. And we don't need any unnecessary clipping. So we'll get rid of this. What if... So if we take a 1 meter foundation, we'll put it right here. We'll go to default, so I don't have to have that problem. What about now? Ugh, it needs to go down just a little bit. Well, this is only a 1 meter foundation, so there's nothing smaller than that, right? Well, funny you should mention that. The frame floor, if you look at it, actually goes, and it is not perfect to a 1 meter one. It's perfect for 5 of them to be a 2 meter one. So yeah, it's 2/5. Is that the right word? Yeah, it's 2/5. So if I delete this, okay, what I can do is I can take away that. We're gonna grab the 1 meter one, and then I can put it right here. This will be shorter than if I have the 1 meter one. Will that work? Because that was the space. You know what? That's much closer. Wait, we're gonna grab this one, and then we're gonna switch back to auto. Will it auto go in there? See, that's much better. Even though it's just like a tiny bit off, it still works. Okay, so that will be the general consensus. Then I could put this up here. And then I'll redo these, because then I'll have to delete all this, and everything must be perfect. Okay, so we're gonna fix all this, we're gonna build this all up, and then we're gonna add power shards to all of this. Should be easy, no problem. Well, this looks like enough, right? Yep, I have just one side done. Oh, well, not even one side really, but here's the skinny. I decided to connect 2 of them together, and then just pipe it up and going over. And then, of course, another 2, and then another 2, and another 2. So each set right here will have 8 pipes. And then this will be another one, so another 8 pipes, and then another 8 pipes. So 8 times 3, that is 24 pipes. Which means that if we look on the other side, that is 48. 48 times 2, because I gotta build the other thing over there. So we will have 96 pipes. Not bad, not bad. The only problem is I'm going to need more water than that. See, 96 pipes would be great if I only have to worry about just the fuel generators. But actually, if we worry about all the other machines that are going to be in here, well, then it becomes a problem. Concrete. So the recipe I want to use for concrete is this one right here, which is concrete plus water to make that. Yepers. And we're going to need a lot of concrete. And this needs about, what is it, like 100 per minute? Woo! So yeah, not to mention the pure recipes we want to use, so it's going to be quite a doozy. But that's just one side. I decided to take a break, show you how it's going. And now, okay, now it comes back into it. Let me continue. But so far, it is mind-numbing work, so it has been technically easy. Just boring. Oh, boring. Alright, I take back what I said about boring. I take back what I said about easy. So, just to get the section right here that I had before was fine. But then just to add all these pipes for it to go over here, oh my weenus, that was not fun. Not fun indeed. Getting the right curves, making it straight, doing the little like turn and kern or whatever you want to call it, and oh my god, that was annoying. Oh, and then I have to do this 3 more times. One over here, and then the 2 over there. Feel my pain. Well, griping about it didn't help, but you know, I just had to grit and bear it, and we're done. All the water in the world in one location. Yay. I feel so happy. I even hooked it up to power in what might be considered a dumb way. Okay, so check this out. Whee, look at this amazing power line just kind of sitting over here. That's great, right? Well, I had some power kind of just off to the side over here. Let me show you. I was wondering how I'd get the power over here. Should I bring over my trains? But instead I was like, wait a minute. If I bring it right over here, really close, there's actually something in this area that I've already seen. Hello. Look at these little fellas. For the geothermal energy that I had going on over here. Because what I did was I grabbed these ones over here because my train line is just around there. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. I like it. So I decided to bring it over. Would you like to hazard a guess as to how much megawatts that it takes just for water? All of these are fully overclocked. Anybody want to guess? Guess in the comment section before I say it. Let's see who gets close. All right. Each one of these, where is the megawattage? 67.2 times a fair bit. It is about 15,000 megawatts of power just for water. Oh, and then of course I had to actually add in some pipes or pumps. Now I could do the water tower trick that I've done in my last build, but you know, I want this one to actually like work properly. I've got the power to spare. I might as well do it right. So that is water taken care of. I didn't want this to be a whole major episode all about water, but it was very important to get this done. And now I want to fix up a little bit of this. First of all, I know some of you have noticed that I have these concrete pillars at an angle. That's crazy. How did I do such a thing? Well, funny story. What you can do is if you take a foundation, all right, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go over a couple. So imagine that right here. That is my center point. Okay. What I do is I go into transportation and railway. I forget who has this. Somebody in the comments will tell me who the mastermind was that came up with this idea. And then we're going to have this go here. And what you can do is you can connect this over to here. And we'll have it come right over here. And then what happens is each one of these kind of goes and connects underneath. So that gives you a beautiful curve. But there's a second thing to it. Now imagine if you wanted to do something really special. What you could do is you could go here and then you could bring it down. And not only do you have a curve, but you kind of have it angling up too. So I'm going to be utilizing that later. But right now I just wanted a simple curve. And we'll get rid of this. We'll put this back over here before I forget. I wanted a simple curve because I wanted to see what I could do with a simple curve that I could have going up. Now, when you're doing a big curve like that one over there, that might not be the best idea because unfortunately, when you're going over the train lines, you kind of just like slide it over. It doesn't really snap. So you got to figure out the snapping points. Luckily, the concrete ones have these little like divots in the corner. So I tried to get the divots as like close to possible, just, you know, utilizing that. But the nice thing is, now that those snap together, you can actually kind of do something like this. And you can kind of go across it. If you were so inclined. I mean, you can also kind of like do that, and it also depends on how you want it, you know. But play around with it. It's super fun. I want to thank the person that came up with the idea because it's genius. So I want to kind of do a wall right there. The other thing is I kind of want to fill out this wall over here. And I'm thinking, you know what would look really cool? Have you ever seen the uranium fuel rod? Of course you have. It's in the thumbnail and everything. Uranium fuel rod right here. So I want to have something like that, but like on the wall, so it looks like a centerpiece, so to speak. So let me work on something like that. That'll take like a couple trial and error. Let's see how long it takes for that. All right, what do we think of, well, something like this? Is it all right? I like it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, is it too much? I mean, this is Drawing Chaos's channel. I mean, nothing is considered too much when it comes to architecture building. But it does kind of look cool because it kind of looks like the pipes and everything are in together, and it's kind of like its own little... I don't know. It looks cool, and, you know, that's the thing. Is if you can make cool looking things, no one will pay attention to when you have like a sea of, you know, water extractors. Now, next up is trying to build out this. Now, normally I could do the nice little slide up there, but the chances of getting one of these correct is going to be a pain in the butt. So all we have to do is just zoop this all the way up to the top. Ah, there we go. Oh, actually, I didn't know I could just reach from down there. 18. So what I'm thinking is if I build up a giant kind of like wall, and then I can cut out from the wall. Because the nice thing about having these things too is stuff snaps on it. So like, let's say I want to build... Let's say I want to go into here and I want to build a wall. Well, the wall kind of snaps into the top in certain spots, so I can keep the right thing. So I can have it kind of go in the middle, or I can have it go back. Either way. So I'm thinking, what if I put some glass in here, and then just kind of like cut it out, and then I'll have like a glass window, and I'll have an like an archway on it too. Okay, welcome back. Now, you'll notice that I am flying. That is because I wanted to showcase this a little bit better, and flying was the best way to do it. Oh, man, now if only I could build like this. Okay, so here's what I looked like for the wall. So this is what I'm thinking. Something like this. I added in little cuts so you kind of get that. Now I'm wondering, what do you think? Should I paint the gray? Because here's what I'm thinking. If I paint the gray, maybe like a gold color, I could kind of do a gold. Like, maybe I just go like straight up like that with gold. Or maybe even... Actually, let's press G. Ah! I hit the wrong one, hold on. So I could have it gold instead. Maybe, I don't know. Because I know like if I go straight white with it, that might be way too much white. Or maybe not. Hold on. What if I go for the white and then I do the gold like across it? Come on. Let my aim be true. Something like that. Which one do you think looks better? Or should I just have left it the gray? Let me know in the comment section. I need your help with that one. But anywho, I fixed up the bottom. I made it so that it looks like water can actually go in there. So that's pretty cool. Added in a nice little green. I got that going. I got this nice giant tower. And it's basically set by a couple little blueprints that I had. And then we got the big blueprint up at the top. So that looks amazing. And then there is one more thing that I want to do. So I don't need to fly for this one, but see this area that's over here that has all the power plants for the uranium fuel rods? Well, I was testing out this over here and I was bringing it over and I noticed that it's a little bit higher than what's over there. So I was thinking, what if I made a little bit of a change? What if I kind of bring this up this height? Then I can bring these up taller and you can kind of see them right over there. See that, you know, extends outward. Then I can bring these up over here. Now, why would I need those to be higher? Well, I might not, but I keep looking over my plans for what I'm going to be building inside. And I'm wondering, this looks like a lot of space, doesn't it? Well, it does and it doesn't. Once you start putting in like refineries and stuff like that, I'm gonna need a lot of refineries, like a lot. So I look over at the Satisfactory Modeler app from Steam and I was looking through it and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna have to fit like 5 of these particle accelerators in here, another 6 particle accelerators, 4 more particle accelerators, and I already got like the rooftop to it, kind of like its own little thing. So I'm gonna need that in there. And then you start looking at how many different refineries. Here's 7 here, here's 6 here, here's about 9 here, here's about 4 here, here's about another 7 here, another 2 here, another 2. Like it starts to add up. So you have a lot of space that needs to be utilized. So I'm like, why not shoot myself in the foot? Just raise this up and then, you know, Bob your uncle. And there we go. Much more space down here. And somebody pointed out in the comments, I should utilize like either this area or this area right here as like a spawning dock once I get into like transportation tech. So if I go into transportation and I get satellite portal. So like if I build a satellite portal right here, this little guy, like it'll spawn me in and I'll come in and I'll be like, oh. Or, oh man. You know what? You know what? That right there is where we're gonna spawn in. Ooh. Should I move it? You know what? Right there. Oh, I need some superposition oscillators. But that right there, that is where we're gonna spawn in. Because then you spawn in, you walk down, and then you can, like, this will be like the entranceway inside. Oh, that is gonna be too sick. I'm loving it. I am loving it. Man, I want some McDonald's now. I don't know why. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag will not sponsor McDonald's. I don't know why. But check this out. I built out the floor. I got the windows right there. I just basically went with my solid floor of what I'm going to do for everything. And it looks a little bit bland now. But once it starts filled up with machines, then everything will be glorious. But that's going to be it for today. I don't know how we did on the 20-minute mark, but I think we're doing pretty good in terms of the build. Everything is starting to look amazing. Ooh, the water right there. Oh my god. Everything's going along better than I anticipated. But we still have to build in all the machinery, and that is going to be its own kettle of fish. So join me in the next episode when we actually start doing that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I reply to every comment. Alright, and of course, if you subscribe, I mean, that just makes me want to do this much faster, better, stronger. I mean, you guys push me to do more, so I just want to let you know that. So, yeah, everybody have a lovely day, and I'll see y'all the next one. Peace. Let's wave. That's not a wave. There we go.